Hi guys, Danica Ferrante here from mybeautyscraps.com. Today I want to share with you my week 2 in my daily December album. I also did a little bit of work on my cover page finally. So I'm using a 2x2 12 pocket page for my cover, and I broke out the fuse tool successfully this time working on a page protector. I just did some like sequin pockets, and I used some of the acrylic pieces that we got in the Gossamer Blue December Memories kit. I guess I'm a little bit, I need things to be just so. So what I actually did was, you really can't even notice it, but I put a mini glue dot on the back of some of these acrylic pieces because I wanted them to stay where I put them. So on these pockets I didn't even bother fusing up the top because they are in there with a little glue dot, but I wanted them to stay where they were so you could still read the December 2015 on the page behind it. I did the same thing with these little wood veneer pieces, but I did let some of the pockets just be wild, like the sequin pockets and the little star pockets. I still haven't done anything with the monthly calendar. This we also got in the Gossamer Blue December Memories kit. I think I'm just going to wait until the end of the month and then just decorate it and fill out the most important event days. And in my last video, I showed you a flip through of my week 1. So that all looks the same still. I still haven't really decided if I'm going to make that a shaker pocket. I think I probably will end up doing that. But I didn't do anything else going back into week 1 except, as you remember, on my last day of the week, on Sunday, day 6, I ended with this 2-page spread. So I had this back page blank, and I just was kind of going to decorate it as like a bonus page. So in a magazine, I think it was All You magazine, I saw a little tutorial for making these little snow globes that I thought was really cute. I love the little bottle brush trees. So I just cut down the picture of them to a 3x4, and I cut down the instructions to a 3x4 also, and added a journal card from the Gossamer Blue December Memories kit that says "'Tis the Season," and this little 2x2 squares also from the Gossamer Blue kit. I just put it on that pocket that I showed you in my last video so that that square wasn't just, you couldn't see the adhesive on that side. And I added a little stamp. The stamp set that I used to decorate this week was the Stampin' Up! Hello December 2015 Project Life set. So I just used that little tag stamp and stamped it in Lost Lagoon, and then just cut it out into a rectangle because the instructions actually had a little rectangle piece missing, so I had to cover up that corner. So now going into week 2, I decorated the weekly calendar. Again, I used this stamp set, the Hello December stamp set. I used the 2 snowflakes in Lost Lagoon, and I stamped them more heavily toward the top so it kind of looked like snowflakes falling. I used the square from the Gossamer Blue kit, one of the Stampin' Up! Metallic doilies, and then this is a tree from the Stampin' Up! Peaceful Pines set, and I heat embossed that in white on Lost Lagoon cardstock and cut it out with the matching framelits. So that's how I decorated the title page to my week 2. And then I really went crazy decorating the calendar. I used, where did I put it? I used this roll of washi tape. I had it in my stash. I really can't remember if it was from a December kit last year. It might be Freckled Fawn actually, but I'm really not sure. But it has these 3 different patterns alternating over and over on the same roll of washi. And I thought the colors coordinated nicely with this week. So I just ripped off little tabs to kind of divide up the activities of that day, similar to like I did last week. And I did some stamping. I used the Mint Macaron ink because I thought that matched nicely with the colors that were already printed on the December Memories calendar. And I used Real Red to stamp the border that's included in this stamp set also. And then all of these stickers were from Simple Stories. I think it was, what is it called? Here it is. Yeah, Simple Stories Kloss & Company sticker set. And then we get started with week 2. I didn't do anything to decorate the back of the weekly calendar yet, the gift ideas section. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with that yet, but I kept this week so simple. I really just used the Stampin' Up! Project Life Hello December 2015 kit. If you remember from last week, I'm using the vellum gold foil number stickers for my days, and I used a couple little epoxy punch outs that were included in that kit as well. So there's my Monday, and Tuesday and Wednesday I have back to back. Again, I kept it really simple, really just the day number, the journaling, and the photos, not a lot of embellishing. For my Wednesday, December 9th, it was one of those days, Wednesday actually I have the day off from work, so it's one of those days that you're just catching up on all the stuff that you did not do throughout the week. A lot of boring household things, things that usually end up in my Project Life album. And I worked on my December album on Wednesday. I started trying to figure out our Christmas cards. We haven't decorated anything yet. Like, my journaling is just about my long list of things to do and how I wish there was more time. And I didn't really have any photo that I felt like would represent the day. I didn't want to take a picture of the Christmas cards because they're not done. It's still a work in progress. I didn't want to include my work on this album because this is this album. So I just wrote a little bit about a long list, a long to-do list, and how I wish there was more time to make everything the way you want it to be and the way you see it in the magazine. So I took this picture. I think this was from a Family Circle magazine, but I love this succulent wreath. I thought it was so pretty, and I wish I had time for my home to look like all the homes in the magazines this time of year. So that's what I ended up doing for a no real photo day on that Wednesday. And then we've got the 10th and 11th, again, very simple, just the day numbers, journaling. I used a couple epoxy star cutouts again. We picked out our tree. So there we've got, we had to bribe my son with a cookie to get him excited about going outside to see the tree. So he's got cookies all over his face. But I've really kept it very simple. Most important for me is getting it done, getting the photos in the album, getting the story in the album, and if I have time later, I can come back and embellish more and make it crazy, but the most important parts are in there and done. For December 12th, I really liked this Time to Be Thankful card from the Stampin' Up! Project Life Hello December kit. We actually get together, it usually ends up being sometime in December, for a friend's Thanksgiving. So I thought this was perfect for my Thanksgiving in December layout. And then ending on Sunday the 13th, my son had slept over at my mother's house while we went out for our friend's Thanksgiving. So these are pictures that she took of him having breakfast and playing the next morning. And we kind of had a quiet day. We were out late the night before. He was up late because he was at a sleepover, so Sunday wasn't too exciting. And then we end the week, and we're now headed into week 3. I've got my calendar blank and ready to go. I've really been enjoying this project, this album. It's my favorite every year. If you guys have any questions, definitely leave a comment down below. Let me know how your album's going. Do you like to take a simple approach like this, or your album's crazy and bursting with embellishments and ephemera? I really love all the different styles, and I'd love to check yours out. If you have a video for it too, definitely leave me a link down below so I can watch it. And thank you guys so much for watching mine today. If you want to see more details, there'll be some on my blog at mybeautyscraps.com. And I'll be back with you next week to show you what week 3 ends up looking like. Have a great day, guys. Bye.